What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Chris, and we are back, man, with another video. Can you believe it? I am back. That's twice in a week, man. We are rolling. Anyway, so today, man, we got another video for y'all. This one's gonna be a little bit different. It's a body cam video, kinda, not really. I mean, it is because part of the video is body cam. Part of it, I just skimmed through it. I didn't really watch any. I didn't watch anything. I just skimmed through it to make sure it was a real video. Because last video was a story about a situation that happened, but they used completely different people, and it kind of threw me off. So it kind of I was kind of turned off by that a little bit. So what we're doing today, we're gonna actually watch the real thing. You feel me? So this is a body cam video because I love watching these videos, like I said before. So that's what we're gonna do. If you don't know, I'm streaming right now as well on YouTube. So if throughout the day you at work or something, and you wanna, kind of catch something live, come chill with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure my stream acting right. Stream, y'all know we're not looking at this screen right here. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, man. The title of this video is a toxic cheater military wife gets caught beating and assaulting her husband and then plays the victim. Can you believe that? And she's my military sister. Let's go ahead and get into the video, baby. Let's go. God, dog. All right, here we go. Let's see what baby girl into. Crazy ass.
On January 9th, 2023,
a
distressed man arrived at the police station to report a domestic disturbance at his home. He was eager to share his story with law enforcement, seeking assistance with the situation he had experienced.
So she been whooping his ass.
Dad, how are you? Did you call?
I didn't call anybody, but I talked to her.
Right. What happened?
So, my name is, can I start? Yeah, my name is Nate. I live in, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. So this morning, I have an incident with my wife. I'm in the military, I'm a staff sergeant. And I already talked to the MPs and I talked to my leadership, my first line supervisor, about the incident that happened this morning. And pretty much, I know, I'm here because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm kind of like worried about the consequences.
Bro, I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But this is, I'm assuming, Savannah, Georgia. It's kind of sad. Now, I don't know when this video took place, but it can't be that old. And they're talking about new higher salaries starting at $44,000 to put your life on the line. Man, I mean, I guess I did it for less in the military, but god dang, that's what you're getting paid as an officer coming out of police academy? Yikes. I mean, the qualifications is very low. They taking anybody. So just don't have no felonies or serious misdemeanors, but you can have some misdemeanors. So yeah, that's sad.
So I don't want to kind of like lose my career or put myself in a position where my career is going to be jeopardized. I already talked to my first line too. And he said that he can put me in a barrack room and all this stuff, which is what I'm trying to avoid. When I talked to them, they told me the same thing. Even if I'm a victim, they pretty much the law favor the spouse. In this case, I don't know if you're familiar with that part. Though what I'm hearing is just, we starting through the weekend. Result of that. She was at the house. She came home yesterday she's in the reserve, so she came home yesterday from South Carolina. I wasn't talking to her. I cleaned the whole house and just minding my own business. And this morning, I was getting ready to take my kids to daycare on post.
As he spoke with the officer, he revealed that his girlfriend, whom he also referred to as his wife, had physically assaulted him. This was a shocking claim, and the officer listened carefully as the man shared his side of the story. The situation became even more concerning when the man showed the officer video footage on his mobile phone, which he claimed would support his version of the events. The video was difficult to watch,
Damn, did she
but
just
confirmed
slap
the
him?
man's
Hold on,
court
G.
his version of the events. The video was
she
difficult to watch,
backhanded
but
him.
confirmed the man's claim.
Oh, to the no. I'd rather you slap me with an open hand than to backhand me. Damn. That was like a bitch. That's basically what she said. Open hand, at least it's fuck you.
The footage showed disturbing moments of the altercation, leaving no doubt about the severity of the situation.
And she all up in his face. In the public eye.
And I guess she was thinking that we were cool. She was like, I was going to the gym in the afternoon, and I didn't tell her anything. So she kind of like went away inside the house and closed the garage. So I was just getting ready to leave, and she opened the garage back and started talking to me, arguing. And then she started pushing me and in the face, and then she started gaslighting me. And maybe I was saying things that I was gaslighting her too.
Like what?
Like ignoring her.
Shit. He said, I said some things like gaslighting her too. What? Ignoring her. Man. She way too aggressive, man. Hell to the no. Could not be me. I would have to pin her ass down or something. Let's get back into it.
Talking to her about, she was asking about, she was like, I got it on video, but I'm not gonna show you until we finally talk. And then I was just,
What do you have on video?
I'm sure, I don't know if you've been to this before or years. I don't want to like mess up her.
He don't want to get her in trouble. That's what he's trying. That's the love.
She think, like I said, she think that
But
I'm
he fed up.
But I was telling her like, I'm not gonna keep sponsoring the behavior that you're doing, which is pretty much right now out of social media. She's been talking to other guys. Well, married to me.
Oh Jesus! This just keep getting worse and worse. Oh my God! So she basically only with him for the kids. Because as you can see, when she goes to reserves and stuff, and when you are married, you do get more benefits as well. But she's in the reserves though, so I don't know. That's an active duty thing when you get BAH, or BHA, yeah, basic housing allowance, yeah. So I don't know if that's a reserve thing too. It might be. I don't know. I was never in the reserves. Anyway, so she's talking to all these dudes on social media, pimp slapping them, and oh man, the respect, zero respect from her, zero. That's tough, man. I feel bad for him. But wait. So why do you think he's really dealing with this though? Like, is he like a 90-Day Fiance type? But they have kids. I mean, you can have kids because a lot of people on 90-Day Fiance, the show, have kids. But you think maybe he's like dependent on her in order to be here in the States, something like that? Could be.
We've been through it. It's because when I was deployed, she was cheating on me.
Oh wait, so no. Time out. He was deployed, so he was in the military too. So they met in the military. Obviously, she cheated on him while he was deployed. So boom, that answers that question right there. Nah, he's good. He served our country, my military brother. This is just unfortunately to say, this is just how things go in the military. This is a known situation.
Can you turn it sideways for me so it's bigger? Thank you.
There's like
Okay.
So is it his wife or his girlfriend? That's the other question.
So this is the first one that I kind of like.
Maybe in his mind they separated, and he just called her a girlfriend.
You can't just make it easy. Why do you have to be so difficult? Why do you have to be so difficult?
She kind of tough though. She look
it
good.
It can be easy for everybody. You just want to make my life miserable because you have this persona in your head, thinking that I'm cheating on everybody. And if I am, I would like to see proof. Because there's nothing. There's nothing.
He live in the Truman Show.
And that's what's funny. I'm not intimidated by you anymore. I'm not scared by you. There's nothing that you can do to intimidate me. Nothing. You think that you can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about my kids?
Those some tough shows, bro.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm sick of you always trying to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
Will you carry that chain to the next relationship?
She's what?
Who?
My wife.
Where is she?
The white car?
The truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's out there?
I'm sure she can tell that she's texting me and calling me.
Okay.
And she,
Does she know you're here?
yeah, because she's seen my location. Well,
Okay. Stay in here for just a minute, okay?
Well, I would have turned that location off so quick. Damn, the cop tatted up.
25.
Told
Can I
you.
get another unit?
Tried to tell you, they let anybody up.
I've got the other party showing here.
Oh, shit. Hoo-wee. She done came up. That's bold. I would not have brought my ass up there. I'll tell you that much. She bolder than me.
Hey, Kelly? Yes. Can I talk to you for just a minute?
I would not have come. They would have to come find me, bro.
When the officer
I've
arrived
been
at
on
the
base
property,
where you
he
got
saw
no
a woman
jurisdiction.
trying to leave. Her behavior immediately raised suspicion. She seemed in a hurry to
pretty.
leave the scene, which seemed strange given the circumstances. The officer stopped her and asked if she had anything to do with the disturbance. The woman denied any involvement in a crime. She began to offer her version of the story, but her response felt
I
off
would
to
never
the
thought
officer.
she'd be this damn
It seemed
aggressive if I
like
saw
she was
her
trying
at
to
a
avoid
lounge or something.
responsibility for what had happened. The woman then tried to
everybody got it in
deflect
them, I
blame
guess.
by giving conflicting statements. She changed her story several times, seemingly trying to confuse
When you
the
become
officer.
the liar, you are already in the wrong. And plus the officer already know the truth. So once you become the liar, trust your ass is gonna be the one going to jail
Hey.
every
I'm
time.
Officer Moran. What's going on with your husband?
Better off just tell the truth straight
I'm
up.
sure you know his side of the story.
Yeah, and I want to get yours. So
Yeah, it's probably true.
okay.
What he said.
What do you think he told me? Like, I'm just trying to get your side, okay?
We've been going through this for 3 years.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
sounds
not,
like it's
it
a
hasn't gone this far. I don't know. I'm sure he told you everything. He's really good at building cases against me. He's
Okay.
a very smart man.
Okay, so what from your perspective, what happened?
He knows
Building,
how to-
wait, goddamn, she said building cases. So this is not the first time this has happened, y'all. This is not the first time this has happened.
push me past my limits and manipulate me to the point to where I finally break.
Yeah, she got
And
anger
then
issues.
He does stuff like this.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying, like in general, that this is like an ongoing thing. But what about today? How did he do that today?
Trying to threaten that he's going to have full custody of our children.
Okay.
Not say that exactly, but don't worry about it. I got it. The words that he says, I don't even know how to put it in word for word right now.
Okay. So you feel like he was provoking you?
Of course, he always does.
Okay, so how did the argument start?
He accuses me of stuff that's not true.
Okay.
And he sees tiny parts of little stories or little stuff that goes on, and then he makes this own story in his mind as if it's true, and
Them
it's
small
not.
things stack up
And
into a
I
great
don't know how
to a
much
great
longer,
ball,
or
man. You can't
I
just
can't
keep
even
letting
plead
it
my
grow and
case
grow and grow.
because
It's
he will
snowballing.
bring up another thing
So if he
on
keeps
top of
seeing
that.
little
Can we
stuff,
talk
then
side
that
of the
tells him
road?
that, hey, this
we
kind
can,
of looks like you
we can
cheating.
step off to the side here. We can
Well,
go
shit.
inside right now.
How much more does he need to see before he's like,
I'm
oh,
not
hell
gonna
no.
have you put all your business out there. So he was accusing you of things, right?
Stuff that's not true, and I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. So and then what happened after that? So you guys were arguing.
I'm sure you've seen videos and stuff. Can you just
I'm trying to get your perspective because it's not fair for me to only get one side of the story when there are at least two sides to the story.
you know my side? I'm just.
She said, whatever you saw on camera player, that's my side.
Living in his shadow, and I finally just am becoming.
Okay,
What that
stay
got to
right
do
here
with the
for just 1 second,
situation?
okay, I want to hear what you have to say, but give me 1 minute, okay? Okay, so like I said,
See?
there are at least two sides to every story, right? And it's not fair for me to only have one person's side, okay? I understand you guys have ongoing
Can
issues.
you tell me what's going on after this?
I am investigating a domestic violence incident. That's the scope. Okay? And what's happening right this moment is I'm trying to get your side. Okay?
I don't know. I don't really have a side. There's nowhere I can go. He's trying to kick me out of our house. I cannot leave. There's nowhere for me to go.
Okay.
Clearly, she was trying to divert attention away from her role in the altercation. She believed that by creating confusion, she could escape the consequences of her actions. However, instead of making things easier for her, her inconsistent statements only complicate the situation. Despite her attempts to mislead the officer remained calm and professional. He allowed her to speak for as long as needed, but carefully noted everything she said. As the woman spoke, she eventually admitted that the argument with the man had started because of issues involving child safety and custody. This added a sensitive and emotional layer to the case, which made the situation more complex.
Now he said you have like friends in the area. I'm not kicking you out of the house.
she's
Just to be
steering
clear.
the
I'm talking to the
conversation.
police officer. Mom, I know. I'm talking to the police officer. Can he has friends too. We both have friends.
Again, I'm not taking sides.
I know.
But,
I don't have anywhere to go.
okay.
I have family that live on the West Coast in California and Nevada.
Okay.
Where did that come from?
So you guys are arguing, okay? And is this how it usually goes? You guys argue, and then it escalates?
No, I mean,
Okay.
we'll argue, but we're quick to get over it. It's just, I see your prior service. I'm military as well. I'm a reservist. I had my drill weekend. I just graduated the Drill Sergeant Academy in November. And from day one, I'm sure you know what we...
This is actually law enforcement, but
Okay, well,
yeah.
day one, day zero, I'm sure you've seen shark attacks.
Yeah.
It's got to do with anything.
We had, from day one when I was at the academy, he fought with me every day. He doesn't like when I leave because of a history that we have
right.
when I leave for military. So,
And that's got to be super stressful too.
yes, I had my drill weekend this weekend, and I stay on FaceTime with him. I share my location. I answer all his calls and all his text messages in the time and the manner that he would like. And I was at the gym, and I wasn't answering them fast enough for him.
When were you not answering?
Saturday.
Fast enough. Okay, Saturday. Okay.
And I'm like, he was at a funeral, so I knew that we weren't going to be really talking on the phone anyways. And he's calling and calling and calling, and I answer, and he hangs up, and he's like, check your text messages, and then hangs up again. And I see I wasn't responding to his text messages and answering his questions, which was, are you off for the day? And I said, yes, I am. Everything okay? What's going on? And he's just like, why aren't you answering my text messages? You're leaving me undelivered. I don't know what reset the phones did, because his phone did the same reset. The red receipts are not on anymore.
Okay.
And like the sound changed for our phones for like ringtones and stuff. For some reason, it was a weird reset. Maybe other stuff happened, but those are the two that happened to both of our phones.
Okay.
So I don't know why my red receipts were off. His are off too now. And so he was mad that my red receipts were off. And so I still stayed on FaceTime with him, stayed on video, because he wants me to FaceTime him 24/7 when I'm away from him. And I was on FaceTime with him, but it just still wasn't good enough for him. And so it just started an argument from that day, from that moment, around 4 o'clock
On Saturday?
okay, until midnight. He was saying he was going to kill himself. He had my kids with him. I was gone. And I just, he's loco.
Yeah.
And
So she keeps saying my kids. So
argued that entire
do they
night,
not
and
have
I'm
kids
just like, you know
together?
what, I can't do this. One of my drill sergeant leaders from the academy, we follow each other on social media. He swears that just because we're friends on social media, that I'm him. And it's not the case at all. And I tell him, because he's so crazy, and he reaches out to every single guy that likes a picture on my social media. Like,
What kind of pictures are you posting?
My wife, why are you guys friends? Tell me, like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I tell him, if you think that, like, reach out to all these people. At the end of the day, I'm a reservist. That drill sergeant leader is a reservist. He has a lot of connections. Who knows the networking that he and I can do in the future?
Right. So he can't have any male friends.
He doesn't I cannot have male friends. He does not understand that. And so it just, one argument led to another, and I'm just like, I'm done. And then he's telling me he's kicking me out the house and all this stuff. So I know how crazy he can get. He has locked me. He has emptied my bank account. He knows he's taken professional hacking courses. He knows how to hack into anything that I have. do not have any personal identity outside of him because he gets into everything. He's a professional hacker in the military. So one time,
So he's a professional hacker in the
financially
military,
tries
but
to
she said it as
paralyze
if he was
me
doing some
by
creepy
doing
shit.
this in ways that I cannot overcome from. He over a period of time would ask
She
me
can't
my
get the tears to
security
come out.
questions of my phone.
She
like,
trying.
for example,
Wow.
my name is Niall. They called me that as a kid. What did they call you? And I was like, oh, they called me Gabi. Boom, my security question. What is your childhood nickname? What if my first car was this? What was your first car? I told him, oh, what color was it? Boom, another street. He's so smart.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I'm being tested sometimes or not because it could be just a mutual conversation.
Right.
So
that makes you super paranoid, I'm sure.
yes.
Yeah.
And he has tried to kick me out multiple times. He has emptied my bank account, taken my keys, taken my phone, put tracking devices on my car. I hacked into anything of my phone, my work phone, anything, my computers, anything.
So you have no privacy.
I have no privacy. And I just am so angry that he was trying to do that again to me this weekend. And
What specifically was he trying to do this weekend?
like he plays mind games, and I'm kind of catching on to how he plays. He will make up a little scenario and play that scenario as if it's a real story, as if something really happened, as if he knows already. Like, oh, I already know you did this, so why don't you just tell me? And it's like it never happened, but because you know of maybe a snippet that I know that person, you know that where that person works, and maybe I've been in the same location as that person, he puts his own story together as if like I already know this happened, but it never happened. But that's how he thinks that he can catch me and other people in lines. And it's just this morning he was playing mind games with me
Like, how was he doing that? What was he doing that about?
telling me he wanted me out of the house by the time I was done with work, that I'm not going to be living there anymore.
Right now, she's just chatting shit, I swear. Nothing she's saying is flowing, making sense. She's all over the place. This fool just said, he told me by the time I get out of work, by the time she gets off of work, she needs to be gone. What? By the time she gets off work, she needs to be gone because she's not going to be living. Okay.
At one point during
Let me make sure I heard that
Out
right.
of the house by the time I was done with work.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
What was he doing
He
that
wanted her
about?
out of the house by the
He
time
wanted
she
me
was
out of
done
the
with
house
work.
By the time I was done with work, that I'm
What
not.
the fuck?
I'm not going to be living there anymore. Pretty much just trying to keep me out.
No substance to
At
this
one point
conversation.
during the conversation, the woman also shared that she had no financial resources or assets to support herself. This statement revealed some of her personal struggles. She faced challenges beyond the current situation which might have contributed to her behavior. However,
She getting her own
despite
self
these
in trouble.
personal challenges, the officer knew that he had to focus on the facts
Yep.
and the seriousness of the situation.
I'm tired of him calling the woman
And I was
officer, the
trying
lady
to
officer, a he.
Get the kids ready because we both mutually get them ready.
Unless
take
I'm
the kids
true.
to school and everything.
Yeah.
But he wasn't letting me help get them ready. And I was like, okay, well, I made them breakfast. What are we gonna do? Like, can I take the kids to school? Like, what is the plan this morning? Cause like, and just don't worry about it. I got it. Okay, but like, I mean, we have an infant, and I'm just like, okay.
Is he
What's the
still
plan
working? Like,
after work? Are you picking them up? We usually go to the gym every day after work. I said, what's the plan? Like, are you picking them up? Or are we going? Don't worry
yeah, you
about
can
it.
tell
I got
she
it.
be hitting
They're
that
not in the
gym though.
picture anymore.
Yeah,
And it's just like
she tough
the mind games. Like,
to have
I
multiple
want to be just
kids.
involved, but again, what he accuses me of is what he's doing. I'm trying to play this perfect narrative to everybody else, but he's trying to play the perfect narrative.
So what did he accuse you of today, if anything?
Oh, having sex with multiple men over the weekend, entertaining other men in my DMs. When people tell me, my stuff is really locked down. I added people that I went to the academy with. I was with them every day for 9 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I have a right to have them as a friend.
Yeah.
If they heart one of my stuff, or if they call me pretty, like, it sucks, but I mean, I'm not
This is such a
saying,
petty
okay, let's
world
go on a
we
date,
live
let's,
in, man.
Yeah.
like, it's just like, thank you.
Think about
And
that.
then
Somebody's
that's it. If they
heart
try
in
to go
comments
further,
or pictures
I don't let
now.
them, but none of them have.
Yeah.
But just because I don't stop them when they tell me I'm pretty, nothing has
This
gone
shit is so
further than
simple-minded.
a
They
compliment.
have dumbed
But
us
because I
down
don't stop
to
them when
shit.
they tell me I'm pretty and say, you need to respect that I'm married. Don't tell me I'm pretty. He has a problem with it.
Okay. I mean, that sounds exhausting. and toxic. And I'm sure it pushes you beyond your limit. Would you say that's accurate?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine dealing with that. And it's extra hard when you have kids.
Yeah.
And that makes it that much worse.
Yeah.
So has it ever gotten physical with you guys?
Here we go, the setup question.
Okay. What has happened in
I
those?
should have filed domestic on him before he did me.
Well, what happened in the other times?
He's locked me in my closet. I have that one on video. He's locked me in my closet. I mean, physical abuse. He won't let me leave, so he'll grab me.
She pulling out pills. What are these pills for?
He
Anxiety.
tries to confine me into corners and closets.
How does he do that?
By
Yeah, how
grabbing
does he
me,
do
he's
that?
strong. He's held me down multiple times.
When
I
did
don't
that
know, them
happen?
damn pushes you
It was
had
a
were kind
while
of strong
ago.
too,
It was
man.
like 2020, 2021.
This was
What
2023.
else happened?
Okay.
I mean,
January
I'm looking
9th.
for him. I'm sure there's no way out of that. Like, I'm sure he has video. I saw our security camera.
Did you put your hands on him today?
Maybe.
Maybe she can remember stuff from 2 years ago,
Kelly.
but not what happened just a couple hours ago.
I'm sure you guys saw videos. I'm sure you guys have proof.
I want to know how he locked her in the closet.
But
Like,
again, I
y'all got
need
locks on the
your
outside of the
side.
closet?
You're hearing myself.
Okay. But here's the
Not
thing.
typically how things work.
If there's just a video
Yeah,
of
my
you
closet don't
going
have no
up
lock
and
on it.
hitting somebody, I'm not in your mind at that moment. I'm not hearing what's going on with your thoughts. Okay? I'm not.
It's just always, he tries
Yeah, she
he
playing
tries
a
to
blame
make me
game.
fearful of him. He tries to intimidate me. He's manipulative. He plays psychological games with
Yeah.
me. And I don't know how to combat them. The
Yeah, you
proper
can't
way.
say that that's not happening.
And that's when it turns physical?
But
Yes, it's-
Okay.
she was super
he
aggressive
messes
this
with me so
morning, or that
much.
morning,
Yeah.
so I just don't
He's
know.
gonna Make sure that I'm so financially, mentally, psychologically paralyzed that I will never be able to overcome our separation because I want to leave.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make sure he does anything possible to get any documents on me to hurt me so bad that at the end of the day he's the winner. And it doesn't even need to be a winner or a loser.
No,
Like,
no,
needs to
it shouldn't
just-
be that a win or lose situation.
Yeah.
It's not a game, but I know you're saying that's his perspective. So when he
And I just
when he
like
acts
to-
like that, when he makes you feel like you couldn't be independent,
we have done counseling, and they've said if you feel like it gets to that, if you're gonna probably put your hands on him, if it's gonna get violent, you need to be able to walk away. And I used to be able to leave, but he made it to where he would take my car keys, he would take my cell phone, take my debit card. He would make it to where I couldn't leave.
yeah. Did that happen today? Did he
No,
take any of your
no,
stuff?
but that's just his pattern.
Yeah.
Like, he's smart. He got me good today. He set it up perfectly to where it was right in front of our cameras. He's so smart.
So did you put your hands on him today?
After carefully collecting all the information, the
Tell the
officer made his decision. The man's video evidence and the woman's inconsistent statements left little
She
doubt
didn't say
that the
much of
woman had been
anything,
involved in the
to be honest.
altercation. The officer determined that despite her efforts to avoid responsibility, she was the primary suspect. He had no choice but to act and ensure that she was held accountable for her actions. When the officer moved to arrest
That
the
officer
woman,
tatted
she
up.
resisted.
She didn't resist. Please tell me
I
you
mean,
didn't
if the
resist.
answer
This
is
is
yes,
showing your
I
aggression,
wanna hear
ma'am.
because-
That's not smart. Not the way you want to go about this.
It's not right. There's no reason why.
I mean, I'm not justifying it, but at the same time, you can only be pushed so far.
Now I feel bad for her. I mean, kinda. Because you just added extra charges. Shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you just lose your cool? You said in the past you've been able to walk away.
I've tried a couple of times until he made it to where I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
Like,
And
take my
were
car
you?
keys.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, he's done it. I've been able to walk, but I have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
My friends have spouses, their own lives. Like,
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go.
So you feel trapped.
Of course.
Did you feel trapped today?
It's not even that I felt trapped today. It was just like
She wanted to whoop his ass.
he wants.
What is that
to
floating in
get
the back?
last
Am I
word,
tripping or is that a...
And I don't care about letting him. It's not about.
Yo, is that a... Hold on, I'm sorry. What the fuck
Not
is that
even
in the
that I felt
background
trapped
floating?
today. It's just like I hate that
Bruh.
he wants to get the last word, and I don't care about letting him. It's not about getting the last word or not. It's just about
What is that? Oh, is that
him
one of those cranes?
telling
Oh, they doing construction in the
him
background.
almost
Okay.
threatening me
That's a
with
crane
the
carrying
children
something. All right.
or with
My bad.
just life,
Yeah.
finances,
Threw me off.
and stuff.
Did he do that today?
Of course,
What specifically did he threaten you with?
that he was going to ruin my military career. That he was going to, which he's done already in the past, contacted my chain of command before. That he was going to mess up my career.
Look like you did it to yourself this
the guys'
morning.
careers that follow me in like my Instagram stories and my posts.
Yeah.
And I'm not sexualized or anything on social media.
Right. So, assuming it did get physical today, what happened just prior to it getting physical?
I just want him to know that I'm not going to continue to live in fear of him. I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah.
I'm sick of him thinking that I am going to live in fear of him.
So you just wanted to show him that you're not scared of him. Okay. And that's why you put your hands on him?
Can you just tell me what's going to happen?
Well, I have to finish investigating what was alleged.
It's over, baby.
And
You already admitted.
determination. I'm not trying to like play mind games with you or dance around things, but at the same time, I'm not going to tell you something that's not going to happen. Okay? So hang out right here for just a minute. Let me talk to my partner over here, okay? So what's your plan for going forward in this relationship?
I've been asking for divorce for 2 years, but he got
What stops you from filing?
Nothing.
I've been contacting people all morning. I had a feeling he would do something like this.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even know the first steps. I don't have support. I don't
Call
have
a lawyer.
Okay.
Or you could do
I'm
it
gonna
by
have you step right
yourself.
here, okay? Put your phone down. Turn around and put your hand behind your back. Right now you're under arrest for simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act, okay?
The woman was
She didn't
formally charged.
resist.
She was brought before a court and charged with 2 counts of simple
Why'd they
battery
say
in
she
connection
resisted?
with
She
the
didn't
incident.
resist.
The charges reflected the seriousness of her actions and highlighted the need to address domestic violence cases with the
At least it was
seriousness they
simple,
deserve.
I guess.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the
right.
like button.
All right. He lied on baby girl, man. Talking about she resisted arrest. Baby girl didn't resist no arrest. Anyway, so with that being said, go check out It's Body Cam Time. That's where that video came from. Good video. You know, she keep your damn hands to yourself, man, and then don't lie. She ended up telling. I mean, she somewhat told the truth. So, you know, it is what it is, man. In result of being overly aggressive ass motherfuckers. You know, natural consequences, man. He got fed up. You know, I think this has been going on for a while, and that's why he went on, and because it seemed like he was hesitant to actually say what happened, but he was so fed up with it that he just had to go ahead and press charges. And in the case, if the case was true that he had been locking her up in closets and things of that nature 2 years ago or whatever, she should have went on and did the same thing he did today, you know. But if we just going based off what we see, this is all we got. Not speculation, not none of that. We just going off the facts. Yeah, she's guilty of putting her hands on him and being the aggressor. and yelling and you know, shouting at him because he assumed that she was cheating. Obviously, something's being seen that, you know, I know how the military is. He knows how the military is. He's in the military. You know, once you start, you out there, you know, doing her time for the reserves, and you know, who knows what goes on out there, man. He you know, sometimes the stench is on you, even when you think you're clean. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Y'all see y'all on the next one, baby. And this was fun. Can't wait to see you on the next video. If y'all got a video y'all want me to react to, make sure you put it down in the comment section as well. I love y'all. Peace. Yes, sir.